Welcome to Mimi's Kitchen. Today we're going to do something for the kids. I've got 6 grandkids and I'm going to make some homemade Play-Doh. Now this recipe I have used for probably close to 40 years. Before I even had kids and I taught preschool, Sunday school, we used to make this Play-Doh every Christmas and give it to the kids. And then when I had kids, I made it for them because between Thanksgiving and Christmas is a long time for a child and they like to play. And Play-Doh is great, and Christmas Play-Doh is even better. So I'm going to share with you this very easy recipe. I've used it so many times. The last time I made it for my grandson's preschool class. Every child got to take home a little bucket with Play-Doh and a couple of cookie cutters. So I love making this every year, and I'm going to make up a fresh batch of peppermint glitter Play-Doh for the grandkids because they'll be coming to stay with me a lot between now and Christmas, and they always look forward to it. So stick around and let me show you how easy it is to make Play-Doh with ingredients that you probably have right in your kitchen. Okay, these are the ingredients. You just need some flour, all-purpose. I used some old flour that I had, some cream of tartar, some vegetable oil, salt, peppermint essential oil, and food coloring, and then some glitter. And I picked up these containers from Dollar Tree to use to store the Play-Doh in. And if you can't find them, you can get the red containers. There are 2 for $1. I picked up these. I could not find any cookie cutters, but I did find these packs of containers at the Dollar Tree. So that's 4 containers, and if I open them up to make cookie cutters, that's 8 cookie cutters in a pack for $1. So that worked out great. So let's go on over to the stove and I'll show you how easy it is to make this Play-Doh. You're going to need kind of a big saucepan. This is my non-stick, and I'm adding in the 2 cups of flour, half a cup of salt, and 1/4 cup of cream of tartar. Now I do buy my cream of tartar in bulk from Amazon because it does take quite a bit of that, and you can't buy it in bulk at the grocery store. So now after I've mixed all that together, I'm adding in the 2 cups of water and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Now I've cut the stove on between high and medium, and this process from the time I cut the stove on till it's finished was exactly 4 minutes. Now I sped this video up, but I just wanted you to see how easy it is to make this and how cool it all kind of comes together. But I've mixed all the flour, the salt, the cream of tartar, water, and oil together. Now I'm going to add in some food coloring. And I made this batch red, and it takes a lot of red to get a really deep Christmas red. So I usually kind of end up with almost a pink red. So I'll add a little bit more. It just takes a lot of red food coloring. Now you could do green, you could leave it as white and not put anything. I have made just about every color there is for my grandkids. So I'm just taking the spatula, and you have to constantly stir while you're cooking. You can't stop because you don't want it to burn. So I'm just stirring it, and you'll start to feel it thicken, and then it really gets thick towards the end, and it's kind of hard to push around, but it kind of all comes together into a ball, and that's pretty much when it's done. Like I said, I set a timer to see how long this took, and it was exactly 4 minutes of cooking this on the stove. So you can see now that the liquid is starting to kind of gel up, and I just keep moving it around, making sure that the wet looking part gets turned back over so that it can cook. And eventually it's going to get really hard, but it makes a great big ball. Getting some of that off my spoon, but once you make it, it's pretty easy. I made 3 batches of this today. and it went pretty fast. Now you can see what I'm talking about, that it's really starting to thicken up and make a ball. And when you've got all the sides covered and you don't see any more wet, slick looking Play-Doh, then you're pretty much done. So then after it's all cooked and you're pretty sure it's done, you move it over to the counter. And you do have to knead this, just like you would knead bread. Now it is a little hot, but my hands are tough. I'm just working it and kneading it until it's really nice and soft and pliable, just like Play-Doh. Now this batch can make 2 little balls of Play-Doh that will fit in one of those containers. So usually I make 2 balls out of 1 batch. So I'm going to need to make 3 batches today. Now just poured in some peppermint essential oil, about 10 drops. And then I have this jumbo glitter. It's kind of much bigger than regular glitter. And it works great for this Play-Doh. And then you just work that in until it's all through the Play-Doh. It's really good exercise for your upper arms. Now you don't have to use peppermint. You could use cinnamon, you could use orange, you could use lemon flavor, you know, whatever scent you like. We just like peppermint at Christmas time. It just smells so good. All right, now just break that ball into 2 balls and roll it up and then just let it cool. And then we're going to package this in those little containers that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. These make such great gifts if you've got to have a gift for a class. These work great because it's inexpensive. There we are, ready to start packing. So I'm going to take 1 ball and put it into a smaller quart-size Ziploc bag. I just kind of kept these covered until I got all of my Play-Doh made. And now I'm going to put it into a quart bag. And you need to keep this in a bag so that it stays moist. And I'm just going to pop these in one of those containers that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. They had some cute ones this year. They're not Christmas colors, but they're really cute. And then I pop in a bell, a Christmas tree, and a star. So each bucket gets 3 cookie cutters, and then just put the lid on. And I'll personalize their name on the top with a Sharpie. But that's all there is to it. And it's so much fun. The kids love this Play-Doh. And like I said, there are days when it's just they're bored, they're out of school, they're waiting for Christmas, and this is perfect for them. So you can make this for your kids, your grandkids, your kids' school, classmates, friends. They just make great gifts. And this Play-Doh lasts for months and months. So I hope you'll give this gift inspiration a try. So much fun. The kids love it. And like I said, I've been making this for about 40 years now. So if you have any questions about the Play-Doh, just leave those in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have, but you can see how easy it was to make this Play-Doh. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the Christmas gift inspiration playlist. Please check out the other videos. Hey, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my community. Thank you so much for watching and have a very blessed day.